Welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow. Friends, today in this video we are going to talk about how you can grow good tomato in your urban garden into the grow bags. What you can see over here are my grow bags, and we are going to grow tomato as a mixed crop into this. Earlier we have tried to grow tomato with a mixed crop and decided that we are going to grow tomato with bush bean, sweet pea and French bean. But as you can see that our sweet pea are not done well, as you planted them early into season and they are not done well. But you can see that the bush beans are doing well, French bean is also doing quite well. So what we'll do, we will put tomato as an intercrop into French bean and to bush bean as marked distance. But for this tray, where we have grown the peas are not good enough, you can see the couple of plants only left, where we are going to put tomato again with the tomato plant, and we are going to take beetroot as a mixed crop into this tomato. Now beetroot grows well with little shady condition also, and with tomato it goes very well. So what we'll do, we'll plant the tomato into these lines and put beetroot seeds in between so that all the plants thrives well. Now here the distance we are going to maintain is, we have this grow bed around 1.5 feet wide, 10 feet long. So what we have done, we have marked every 2 feet for the tomato plant. So this is how we will have 5 plants in the front row. At the same time, at another 1 foot line, we are going to put another line into zigzag manner. So this is the one marking, this is the another marking, and between that we are again going to put one more plant of tomato at 1 foot distance. So we will maintain line to line distance 1 foot, plant to plant distance 2 foot, and per plant we will get around 1.5 to 2 feet of the place. And what we'll do, in between we'll draw at least 2 lines of the beetroot, and in these lines we'll put beetroot seed every 3 to 4 inch. So that is how we'll have a tomato plant growing upwards, then we will trellis them on the top and beetroot growing on the bottom. Now for the tomato, we have grown this nursery. So tomato seeds are very small and you must prepare the nursery before putting them into the right place. So we have prepared the nursery, and now we are going to transfer this plant into this grow beds. In the further part of video, I will demonstrate how we are transplanting it and how we are arranging the beetroot lines in between the tomatoes. So let's see how we are doing it. So now we are starting our sowing work. Now for sowing, first we need to make the soil loose enough. So we have watered this soil a day before. Now what we'll do, we'll help of some tool, we'll soften this or loosen this soil. You can see the good moisture level on the below. So once we soft this all the soil, so this will become good aeration into this, and we are loosening all around. Once we lose the soil, then we must look for the marking. So here we have mark over here, over here. So what we'll do, we'll make the good cavity on the markings for putting the tomato plants. Now tomato plants we are going to put little deeper. So we are making the deep cavity. Now here we have our tray ready with the seedling. So we need to take out plant carefully from this tray. We can tap this tray well so that plant will come out with the root ball without any damage. This will help the plant to settle well into this system. So we are taking out this plant now. We are make it loosen. We are pushing little from the bottom and taking out with the root ball. You can see the plant. It's a root system and we have taken out. Now normally we need to level the plant with the soil as the nursery level. But in tomato we can plant it deep so that from its stem the new roots will come out and plant become more healthy with the extra root system. So what we'll do, we'll plant this plant little deeper into the soil, so around 1 to 1.5 inch deeper. So we will make the good hole into this. We are just setting this plant and fill with the soil lightly. We are not pressing it too tight. So the aeration condition will maintain, and this is how we simply need to sow the plant. So here is the one. Here is the second also we are going to put. Now we can see we have put two plants here. We have put earlier again the one plant. Now here the tomato sowing work is over. Now we need to put the beetroots. For beetroot, we have selected this hybrid variety of beet, the red beet. So we have taken some seeds. So we are taking out some seeds. Now what we'll do, we'll make the line in between to this plant. So this is a 1 foot distance. So we can make 2 to 3 lines in between. So we are going to make 2 lines at 4 inch distance. So this is 4 inch, another 4 inch, second line, and at this tomato there is a third line which is half from the tomato. So we are making 3 lines between this. Now what we'll do, we are going to put seed every 3 to 4 inch distance. You can put initially some more seeds and later on you can thin out. Here we are going to put 8 to 10 seeds per line. Okay. So beetroot seeds are quite big in size. So you can easily put these seeds apart. So we are putting this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 seeds. So later on we can remove if it is too close. Similarly we are putting in all these lines. So 8 seed in this line plus 6 seed into the tomato line. So roughly 20 to 25 seeds we are putting per line. So here we have completed putting the seed. 3, 4, 5, 6. After doing this, we are putting the seeds only half to 1 centimeter deep and again covering it with the soil lightly. Later on when we start the drip, it will get more moisture and start its germination. So this is how simply we can put beetroot with the tomato as a mixed crop. Now this pattern we will be following for total bed. For the another 2 bed where the relay crop is already ready of the bush bean and the French bean, where we are going to put this tomato plant only on the marked distance. But first we will complete this. So friends, this is how you can also start tomato and beetroot mixed cropping into your urban or terrace garden and get the fresh yield throughout the winter of the tomato as well as the beet. You can also prepare your garden like this. Prepare your tomato nursery and put the beet seed and get the very good yield from the small area. Happy growing!